9 p.m. Alderman Orge,
Here.
Alderman Campbell,
Here.
Alderman Losh,
Here.
Alderman Bushman.
Here.
We have a quorum. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the minutes for the previous meeting.
Oh, we're going to do the audit first. Get on the first.
It is, sorry, I missed that.
It's okay.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the,
No, we're going to do the audit first.
Oh, yeah, I jumped the gun.
March that was the front back pretty good. And, what we see, you kind of got questions about me. What we change next year is the after the page, we, for instance, take more and the office, whatever. So it'll be, same group, maybe, a little bit different. He could make it like his mother-in-law had a birthday party.
Okay.
He's a young, very guy, so he's probably best I'm old, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Page 1 and 2 is the opinion pages, the first 2 paragraphs, we all call it clean or unmodified opinion. It says the accompanying statements must modify cash basis or proper representation of these financial position as June 30, 2024. It breaks some other paragraphs. It says yellow, the house, the government centers, you have RD loan. It says the cash basis, the paragraph on national responsibilities. Then the bottom paragraph, top half is auditor's responsibilities, which we've always done those. It is now, see, I'm getting older. I thought it was a couple of years ago, might be 5 or 10. But anyway, we have more paragraphs. When I was a young man, you did this in 1 page, 3 paragraphs.
Wow.
And then you took secrets and you had to memorize these things. But they, hey, write them out. Good luck. And then, bottom, is reference to yellow opinion. As far as the highlights for year, you go to page 6, that's what we call governmental funds. Not only are the numbers unreliable, but sort of format have followed, you can't make up your own format. Otherwise, we'd have 60 formats by the time that was the typically way of doing it. There's a certain way you have to do it. Governmental funds are everything but water sewer, considered proprietary business type. So we'll go ahead with this P&L looks different. General fund, 213,000, expenditures, 297,79. You spend 76,139 more brought in transfer money. Police to get netted out, so it will decrease $159,455 down to $84,127. You're still in a good spot. If you take half of your expenditures, you have that much you need to balance your okay. About 6 months worth. 3 to 6 is where you want to be.
Okay.
But on that, one thing you can enhance your revenue, you can do a 5% fee in lieu of on the water sewer money coming in. So if you call fee in lieu of, and it's within the city, if it's Liberty or something like that, you call it transfer accounts.
Okay.
So it's legitimate. So you can move 5% out of the water sewer as you collect over to the general fund. That helps you, let's see, well, about $40,000 to help the general fund. Small town general fund always struggle. Because it's supporting the police department and everything else out there. So another way to trim down that debt is to do the fee and the civil council may study and make a motion, pass it, and next month you start that 5%.
Okay.
The other thing you can consider, in most small towns, end up doing is about 5 different sales tax issues you can have. one you don't have, it has to have improvement sales tax. No one likes to talk about that. That half cent would bring you about 40,000. And the thing about capital improvement sales tax is you don't limit it, you say capital improvements. That could be anything from improving water service to an asset vehicle, an asset that lasts more than 1 year. You use that money, kept up with that. So like this last year, you had 48,000 in the general fund, we get 40, that helps you reduce that. So 40 to 40 is 80, it gets you a lot closer to the going deficit. Of course, other thing is go through it is really watching money, trying to make a tight budget stay in the Police fund 349, 271, expenditures 432, 3,046. Transfer money to general, police, street, 73504, 66998, plus 86,668. As boys is joking, they say, if you got any money in the street fund, that's good. People don't realize how expensive it is. Area I live in, Fremont Hills, had a 2-inch overlay, and I think it was half an mile. I thought we did real good. It was around $4,000.
Adds up.
Experience like that. It seemed like it was, gosh, that wasn't much. That's expensive.
Right.
Park, 43,680, 46,908, expenditures 3,228, all down 10 over 32. And there are has money in there, that's not going to work with us too. On the water sewer front, page 10 is what y'all said you got to go. I like it better. The problem also is we do appreciation, we don't usually look during the year. So this data takes depreciation, bookkeeping entries out, and it's cash out. So to see how you did it financially, it's a clear picture of what's going on. Waterworks, cash provided operation, like 60,000 on B. Sewer decreased 54,446. But in that sewer, this happens, and all of a sudden, you have a flush of repairs in 1 year, and it brings you down. I'd say no, realistically, it's probably close to 30,000 policies, 54,000. Hopefully, once that's done, the next year kind of catch up, don't have as much.
Right.
The number you're looking for on that, on the increase, is down there, the principal paid and the interest paid over the loans. Once your cash flow will be enough to cover the loss, principal and interest on debt payment. So like on Waterworks, that'd be 113,000 and 65,180. You got plenty of cash in your 1,187,968 in the water fund. So you're okay cash wise. I would say that that's just going to happen on the table thing. Watch it. If you don't get us an increase, think about it. It's always better, and we do this every time, do a 3 or 5% increase every year, and all of a sudden get down to $1 grand, and all of a sudden they tell you they want to see a 30 to 50% increase in prices. And this is typical. All we see we roll up and say, well, if you don't get in line, first thing you got to the thing you look for is the cash flow from operations is cut, have not only covered principal and interest. That's kind of a basic. The sewer had 240,000 subscription at the year, and the reserve accounts is all at 11,000. Well, we'll get, Susie's gonna come down on next week, whatever, and work with it, and we'll get that straightened out. It's better last year, I think it was 30,000 this year, one of that, so yeah. I don't know, boy, it slips away from us, but we're getting closer on that.
Okay.
And his ideas on cash, you've got plenty of money in the waterworks, you can do waterworks over to sewer outside of cash.
Okay.
And in fact, you got $1,087 in the waterworks, then decreases, you can withstand that for 2 years. So I'll just bring it to 10, doesn't mean you have to raise your rates right now, but don't wait too long. You know, kind of watch this, don't wait till last minute. until you apply for a grant,
Right.
that's never good news. I've never seen a developer come in and say, they ain't charging too much money, give it right back to us. I've never seen that comment. Okay, most financial statements, you have to hold that stuff in there, for final presentation. It's policy, cash, appreciation debt, and other limited information is in those notes. That's one of the things we know how to do to make sure you have the. All in all, other than experience probably more than one repairs, just kind of being, vertical sewer pump. And the thing about those two things, feeling love, that's pretty easy to do, have some tax slow.
Right.
So hard.
I'll get our city attorney to get this.
Yeah, and yeah, the next election is on April. Get that in. So that would, and I find that just about every town, like struggle, thing like Lockwood, Open City, everywhere that, I remember when I was a kid, you had a 1 cent sales tax, that was horrible. And I remember New York was 8 cents. So that's crazy. Most towns now have 44.5 on sales tax. It's cost of operations.
It is. And like you said, on the sewer rates, increasing a little along beats coming out and having to do a 20 or 30% rate increase.
It works a lot better if you bump it up.
Just a little.
You saw, you bring it in, you got everything covered. Say you got your principal interest, small, capital improvements, you got like a cover, and you got another 30,000 in there.
Yeah.
You don't need to be bumped it up.
Right.
Just keep your eye on it and watch it.
Okay.
Not let it get, and I've been with council meetings where they had changed for like 30 years.
Wow.
And I think that was, Won't grow, did our show, EPA, rolled out, showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 50-80% jump in rates.
Wow.
Because it's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
And they just had to take attention. That was, you really have a mad crowd now.
I might have to leave office to do that.
I like to do that.
That's right.
Any questions you have?
I don't think so.
Anytime during the year, we got something to call.
On First Street, we're just working off of what comes in on sales tax and what we spend on it, right? Because I know,
What goes tax and stuff.
yeah, we feel, because I know our actual street account at the bank has over $1 million, because I have an
Yeah,
ICA.
we got one that's negative, we got one's positive.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
No, that's fine. Sue's out there working with, that's what she was gonna do.
Okay, I just didn't like that balance. I was like, nope,
No,
nope,
one
nope.
was big, the other got brackets around it, and when you have to get.
Right. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay,
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
thanks, Marshall.
Now we can move on to approval of the minutes of previous meeting.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the regular legislative session of October 8, 2024.
Second.
Alderman Orich makes a motion to approve the October 8th, 2024 regular legislative session. Alderman Campbell second the motion. Alderman Orich?
Yes.
Alderman Campbell?
Yes.
Alderman Lush?
Yes.
Alderman Bushman?
Yes.
Approval of the October 2024 minute, or October 8th, 2024 minutes have been approved. There are no utility adjustments. Approval of the October 2024 financials.
I make a motion to approve October 2024 financials.
I'll second.
Alderman Orange makes a motion to approve the September 2024 financials. Alderman Bushman seconded the motion. Alderman Orange?
Yes.
Alderman Campbell?
Yes.
Alderman Lush?
Yes.
Alderman Bushman?
Yes.
September 2024 financials are approved. Mr. Snyder, would you like to speak for public comments?
Thank you for allowing me. I'm speaking on behalf of Timothy Lloyd, from his home he had here at 187 Magnolia. Mr. Lloyd has lived with me for the last 3 years. I've been taking care of him. He told me that he had turned his water off, which I know shouldn't have gotten city approval. But he had a shut off valve, he had turned the water off, and his water bill just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. He has no toilet, hasn't had for over a year, no bathtub, no sink, no water usage, because he takes his baths at my house, and I do all the cooking in my house. And there's been no water that I know of being ran through at his home. And I know I've checked with neighbors that said, you know, they've never seen him out there with the garden hoses on and doing anything. I can't see that any neighbors have done anything with the water. And I know I came to the city, his water bill's $5 difference than mine, and mine's for 2 people, and his is for no people. And a week ago, yesterday, I spoke to Jim, I went to his house one evening just to visit, and I told him about his water bill, and I think he had called you at that time, and they were gonna check. Well, on Monday, that was on a Saturday, I think, but anyway, they were gonna check on Monday morning, and on Monday, I went on Sunday night and raised the handle on the outdoor spigot, and there was no water coming out of it. And I know, I think this is, you know, when you came over on a week ago Monday, and turned the water off and back on, and when we turned it off, he said, I said, no, is it off? He said, no. He said, it's still running about 1/10 of a gallon a minute. And I said, well, that would be a bad water meter. If you turned it off on your side, it would be running the water meter, but it still was. So I didn't know if there was any way he could get any type of reimbursement for any of the usage that he's been charged over the last several months that he's not even been there. And I've got it started out, you know, he was paying about $17.94 a month. And now the last bill was $78. And nobody using water. So that was my only concern. And I'm just trying to, he's in a nursing facility right now, and I just have been turned over to take care of his accounts. And I just thought there was a discrepancy there. So.
Have we looked to see if there's any kind of water leak, whether it be, yeah, have you?
I didn't find anything in the house or around the house where it would be leaking, but whenever I turned the meter off on Monday, it was showing to be not all the way off, but only halfway off. And when I turned it all the way off, I guess the valve has failed, and so it didn't turn it all the way off. And I've been out there today, and I put it stopped, and there's no longer any water moving into the zone.
Okay.
And in reference to Mr. Boyd's bill being the same as, close to the same as yours, he was not charged any sewer, but you have sewer.
Okay.
So that would raise some, you know, that could equal that out, because I pulled everything too, just to make sure.
But if he wasn't charged sewer, why would it still be as high?
It was going 7,000 to 8,000 gallons per month. It kept going up. There's two options. There was either a leak somewhere, or somebody was using that outside hydrant. So what we've done is he has shut that off.
You put a lock on that too as well, correct?
There's no lock, there's no meter, no anything.
Oh, okay.
There's no access to water.
And then he put a lock on it Monday on the meter.
And today he took the meter out. It's shut off.
Well, so I should know if there was any reimbursement that would be available at all. I don't
Yeah, we could have looked at that, had Mr. Boyd, every time he come in to pay it, he had said something to us.
Mr. Boyd has some.
I know.
And I'm not calling him out on it, but I don't know, he has some difficulties. And
Right.
That's why I've been, I'm turned over to try to help take care of, because he doesn't realize things. that,
Everything.
This is pay the bill, and it's like, you're gonna pay the bill whenever we've not been there, and you're gonna use the water, you don't pay the bill.
Right.
And,
Yeah, we can, I'll sit with Becky, get with me one day this week. We can look over it and see what we can do on
Well, there
that.
was no water, no water. I went over after Scotty came by and visited with me, and I went over, and of course, I just lifted the lid on the meter, and it looked to me like it was shut off, just looking at it. And I lifted the handle on the faucet, the outside faucet there, and no water, absolutely no water at all came out of it. It was dry as bone. And I guess, when you went over and said you turned it on and water came out of it,
I didn't do anything to do with it, I don't think I got water.
I didn't hear you.
Before I even did anything to it, I looked at the hand and got water.
Which means somebody could have turned it on.
I honestly don't think anybody's been messing with that.
Well,
It didn't look like it
We
to me.
honestly don't have any way to know. You know, like Misty said, her and I can sit down and talk about what we can do for the account.
Well, I'm just saying, there's no water that's going through that and should be charged because there's no faucets, there's no bathroom, there's no faucets or anything hooked up in that house,
I understand.
nothing in there. So
But he
if
did have
water
the
would have been
outside.
going through that amount of water, that house would have been flooded.
And the water meter, the lid, if somebody didn't lift it up and knock it on, we pulled the grass out from around where there would be grass down in it. If somebody had lifted the water meter lid off and turned it on, there would have been grass down in it, but there wasn't, so. But anyway, that's all I like you to do.
Yep, you're welcome. Thanks, Scotty.
Thank you.
Chief, was there additional public comments? Police Department report?
Good evening, everyone. So I went through it, same thing I always do, I tell you what's going on in the department. Our calls are a lot slower than we were previous years at the same time. And I explained why that, we had some staffing challenges for the month of October. We had one out medical leave, or two girls on medical leave, one had a baby, one wife had a baby. Wife had a baby, so she was off for about a month, and then the guy ended up going out for surgery for a few weeks. They are both currently back on full rotation, so that will change the number will go up this month. We have applied for a grant called the Local Law Enforcement Block Grant, LLEG, and what we have done with that grant is, with approval from the mayor, we applied for block cameras. And blocks are basically stationary license plate readers. It's a dual purpose in that. If a stolen vehicle is to come through town, it will pop up on our computer screen. We let how you can get in front of that vehicle, make that stop and recover that stolen vehicle. If another city who has block cameras is looking for a suspect vehicle for whatever type of crime, and they have a partial license plate or a vehicle description, it will also tag our computers so that we know that that vehicle's coming into town. On the flip side of that coin, if we have a stolen vehicle from our city limits, then we can put that vehicle in as stolen, and then everyone else who has block cameras would be able to, that they would populate on their server. So it's a multi-purpose, basically gives us more manpower. It gives us the ability to see things that we can't see with the human eye. But we applied for 3 cameras. Location's not important at this point. We're still waiting on the grant before we find out if that's going to be awarded or not. It closes this 16th of this month, and they'll go through, evaluate it, and see if we are awarded that grant, and we know in January. but that's taken up quite a bit of time over the last month. We've also had to switch our same company, we use Regis for our mobile ticketing, but first part of last month, they come to us and said, hey, as of December 31st, we can no longer use the application that we were using, and then you have to switch to this web-based system. So, well, don't procrastinate, to get it over with and done with. So we had some challenges getting that switched over and getting everybody to that new system, but as of now, everything is good. We're operating off the new system. Community engagement type of activities, we had a Halloween thing here with Shooting for a Cure, went exceptionally well. Hopefully not too many of y'all saw Mayor her costume. But you did.
Perfect.
Ordinance updates, I told you last month, I had our Sergeant Blackburn tell you that we were going to start working on updating some of our city ordinances. So the first one that we need to kind of look at is, back in March of this year, when we went around and we wrote a bunch of tickets for inoperable vehicles. First, we gave a 14-day warning saying take care of this, which most people did, but there were several people who decided that they didn't want to remove their vehicles so they would issue some citations. March till now November, 2 weeks ago, I had some depositions on that specific case, on one specific case, where after deposition, their attorneys felt like that our, as in the city, as far as ordinance is unconstitutional. So our city attorney, prosecuting attorney, not city attorney, prosecuting attorney is working on trying to rebuttal that, to say that it is constitutional, which whenever after he told me about this, whenever I started looking, our city ordinance is very, very similar to the city of Ozarks. So he's trying to dig into the city of Ozarks to see if they've ever had to cross this bridge already. If they have, it makes our work a little bit easier. So I went and started looking at different ordinances, and I looked at the Nix's. Nix's ordinance is much more defined and more clear than what ours is. And if you will look in your packet or in my report, you'll see both ours, and then you also look at page 2 and 3 covers what Nix's covers. So I didn't have with all grant application and switching mobile ticketing, I didn't have an opportunity to get with our city attorney to see if we could change our current ordinance from inoperable vehicle to what Nix's has. But sometime this month, I will work with our city attorney and see if that is something that we can do to switch that over to let us allow more flavor. And if our prosecuting attorney comes up and says, they've already crossed this bridge, we're golden, we may not need to, but for future down the road, we look at the two of them, you'll see that there's a lot more detail in the one from Nix's than compared to the one that we currently have and one that Ozark currently has. Any questions for me? All right, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Gage?
Good evening, all. Not a whole lot to update. We're about 3 weeks out from the Christmas grades, so we're still paying that. On the agenda, you'll see we've got our budget on there. We really don't have this. One thing that we do need is judges for the floats. So I've been reaching out to some of the county officials. I haven't gotten a lot of word back from them. But I was wondering if we were interested in doing that. It feels like a good opportunity. As long as you're not in the
It's on the park.
other than that,
I don't have any questions.
Thank you.
Thank you. Robert, with the building department report?
Do we need to go on this?
We will, and when we get down to it on the new business.
Not me.
Oh, I see.
No, they're talking about, the parade, the budget. Yeah, we'll vote on the budget in just a
Yeah,
moment.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, we completed a few permits this month, one being for the new council hall, extra already bought, so we already moved in there. So that's what we're-
Saw that.
We have a completed permit over on Scott Street, commercial building, and that was done about a week ago. So we still have several in lingo here that we're still trying to get them done, but other than that, not a whole lot of news.
They about got this one, but it's in front of the school, it should be pretty
So
close,
close, yeah, I think the area is more confidential as we speak.
the interior and stuff.
Yep, drywall and such.
As Soon as they get it done, they're planning on starting another one, aren't they?
Yes, they have like 4 there in that little, in that section, yes.
Okay.
They're talking, starting on one more than the worst of the one more there. So,
That's what I was thinking.
we've already actually put all water for that next house.
Oh, well, good deal.
So,
Thank you. Okay, there's no existing business, new business, discussion and approval of the Sparta Park Board financials for the Christmas parade. So they kind of gave a rough breakdown on what everything's going to cost.
That was just kind of a rough breakdown, right?
Yeah, we tried to get the prices close to exact.
Close, yeah, okay. Not on the very back.
Oh. Yeah, I've already seen that.
Yeah. Should be the next one.
I make a motion to approve the request for board's financials for the Christmas parade. Second.
Alderman Orich makes a motion to approve the Sparta Park Board financials for the Christmas parade. Alderman Bushman second the motion. Alderman Orich?
Yes.
Alderman Campbell?
Yes.
Alderman Losh?
Yes.
Alderman Bushman?
Yes.
The Sparta Park Board financials for the Christmas parade have been approved. While we're on the Sparta, or on the Christmas portion, the city did order the snowflakes that will be put down through downtown area. So we're hoping to have those up by Thanksgiving, but we will have 10. So it'll be basically every other pole from O'Reilly's to past the Little Casey's on every other, on the south side. Awesome. Yeah, so it'll be nice. And we've got other decorations going up as well. Okay, discussion and approval for Ms. Brewster to open a business in her building located at 7502 State Highway 14. If you guys remember, she had come before us a few months back, and I think there was a little bit of misconfusion on what was happening and what was going on. So she has come back to kind of present what she wants to do in regards to the senior center.
I'm not sure exactly where the confusion was. I thought I didn't communicate that quite clearly. In our mind, or in my mind, I have an envision of that being, it's like, use the correct words so you're politically correct. But a restaurant, pub, music hall, sports facility, kind of a catch-all as you would see in generally a little bit larger cities where, a venue serves many purposes. I mean, somebody may come there and they're coming to the group to celebrate a graduation. You just never really know how someone's going to use a facility that has many different venue possibilities. I try to imagine, is it likely that we're going to have one over another? I really don't know. I think the chances of it being viable is if I am successful in developing the music hall capabilities of it. I mean, probably most of you have been in there. Now, with the stage and stuff, without literally gutting the building, which I would, never do that because a lot of money's, invested into getting to that point, is how do I utilize this for revenue making? But even if that facility was just, say, a wedding venue, if you can't serve alcohol, there is nobody that's ever gonna come and lease your facility enough to pay, $3,000 mortgage and all the employee payroll and everything that would be entailed if you, cannot make, enough money to be able to, operate the business. And, when I was here last month, quite frankly, I felt, it was a attack against my morality. And, we're business people. We've owned couple civil engineering firms, upwards of 375 employees. We had some partners. But we operate in 11 states. Currently over 275 people. We're business people. This was something we were wanting to do as we were coming out of selling our engineering company. Something different. We're not, restaurant operators, but one thing I can tell you is we're business people. Anything about people that work in our line of work, we cross our T's, we dot our I's, we run tight ships. We're used to running billion-dollar projects, and I'm talking major governmental highway infrastructure, airports, you name it. So, we're not some fly-by-night. Somebody told me that, and I wasn't here to even know, that apparently there was some type of a bar, I'm going to assume, that apparently just burnt down all of a sudden, but there were some issues with that. I don't know anything about that, who the operators were, what the circumstances were in that particular case. But I can assure you, I basically run a very tight ship. We didn't get to where we were at by being deadbeats. And so we came in with an idea of, a little bit more grandiose. The more I have done research, I realized that certain things I would have to scale back, that it wasn't as likely that I could, in this area, make the revenue. So I had to keep saying, how it's going to take to break even and run the payroll and everything else. But again, it's with our best intentions that we hope that we can put something together that would benefit, be an asset to the community, a place to go out and eat, a place to go out and have some entertainment. But if it fails to, carry its weight, it will be as it is right now, a vacant building, and it will just be up for sale. So, when we came here, pretty much it was about the same intention. I guess the only difference was I thought maybe I could make it more with a little bit more like revenue, parties, weddings, things like that. But you're looking at some of the competition for that people have to choose from, like Finley, Ozark. That's not very far away. There are some that I'm not going to compete with the owner of Bass Pro, So, so I just have to say, okay, where we're at, can we do something that would bring value to the community, and can we make something viable happen, in that building? But it is, the building is very, it's designed at this point to really for something very similar function how it was used. The only difference there is it was for seniors, where this would not be, obviously with alcohol, there is age restrictions, it's 21, but that's only for those that are allowed to drink. Families can certainly come in and have a meal and, do, whether it's in the afternoon or whatever the case may be, but obviously the alcohol aspect of it, that is not for anybody. It's not a, legal age. And so I always envisioned that it would have a family-friendly environment. There's only literally, so many days likely could I even get the people to come in the door, and so many hours, can I make it all work? And so, it's a challenge, to be honest with you. It's, I nervously go into it. People, sometimes do things blindly. they only, see the sky or, blue skies. But, having ran, engineer firms who work with like Excel spreadsheets, so I do a lot of research. And so it's not like this is, a lay down, there's no guarantee that whatever more we keep putting in the building, that we will be successful. Obviously, we're gonna do whatever we can to make it successful, but that would not entail putting ourselves in any legal jeopardy. And so, if somebody's coming into my place, I have to always know that I have a liability as a property owner and as a business owner. So, and I understand that very clearly. And, if anybody, I'm gonna be, looking there to protect our financial interests. I mean, my husband's going on 70 and I'm over 65, so, this is like our last rodeo. I mean, to be honest with you, and if we can make it work and do this for 10 years, fabulous, but, 5 years, and sell it to somebody else that's younger, that's kind of where we're at, but we're just, this was an investment, we felt it would be a viable situation and something good for the community. And so I don't know that that clarifies anything different from the last time, but, I just was willing to revisit this and just to see if it, makes sense going forward. We've started to do, obviously, you've seen some of the improvements we've done. Some of the stuff you don't see is, upgrading electrical, plumbing, and there's just things that, to me, health department approvals had to do. And it's still not done. Every time I get one benchmark, I really, I probably did bring more electrical, or, because you look at all the things, putting in sound systems, TVs, it's just, just everything you constantly got to put that money in to get it, to where you can really open and have the right, things that you need to be successful. But that was pretty much it.
Anybody have any questions?
Well, I think, the last time, I don't know who it was that represented you the last time.
No, I was by myself.
She was here.
Was it you that was?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been a while, so.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But anyway, I think what the confusion was, a lot of it was the council thought that, or understood that what you wanted to do was put in a bar, and it would be like I don't know how to put it, be like a bar where people just come in and sit down at the bar and just sit there and drink all night long until closing, something like that. I don't think it was clarified good enough to know what your intentions on that part was.
There's always that chance that you're gonna have people that, are gonna come in and certainly just the nature of those people, they're gonna do that no matter whether it's here or some other place. Obviously, I gotta be concerned as a property owner, am I cutting these people off if those individuals come? But realistically, I'm going to have many different types of events. I mean, obviously, you've got all the football events and the basketball, the baseball, the sporting element of it. But I'm hoping to be able to bring where there's music and entertainment, even things like bingo and, just different things. I frankly will probably have to hire somebody that will just do the social media aspect of it to create, the coordinated and activity director per se. And so there is that element, and then of course, the different types of entertainment. And then like mimicking sort of what you see there's quite a few places that are breweries where families come in and literally they've got different kinds of games and, things that they do that are family entertainment. Now, we're not a brewery per se, anything that we would do literally, because of the limitations of the kitchen, most of our stuff, frankly, is going to be pre-canned or bottles, if we were to sell beer or things, because we just don't have the kitchen facilities in that building. It's a lot of space, but not a big kitchen. And so, we're limited. We've got to make the offering attractive enough and be affordable too. That's the other thing, is that this is not fine dining. This is casual. It's meant to be family friendly. At a certain point, then kids can't come in after a certain hour without parents. But I don't envision kids coming in there anyway without their parents. I mean, how many kids go to the restaurant by themselves? Very few, that I would encounter. But, and we hope to also do things like have a section where we hopefully can set it up where we have like an ice cream bar where kids can at least come in and get ice cream, But that, that is like just a designated area where they can come in and just get their scoops and go. But there's like things like that, we're just trying to, make it where people will come. I mean, our whole thing is that we know we have to generate revenue. And, how we can do that, we want to generate revenue every hour of the day that we're open, not just obviously catering to people with alcohol. And the license requires that 50% of our sales have got to be from food regardless. So even that is like, I have to bear that in mind, but again, it's also making sure we have an affordable place, because I think nowadays, it's so expensive to go out. If we're going to stay busy, it's going to have to be putting a menu together that's casual and yet affordable. So it's balancing all of it. And that's like, all these things are weigh on us as much as the legal issues, but we certainly understand the legal issues. That has been a mindset in everything that we do. Weighing, okay, how much headache is this? What's that going to entail for us? Not to mention learning a new industry, on our last like rodeo, as I said.
Sure.
But our theme is kind of a Western theme. It's obviously for that building, it very much big. And it's super, I feel like it's certainly casual audience, and everything would fit well with the community.
Well, I think we probably have enough information as far as,
Yeah. I'm good with it. It's me.
all right? Well, we just need to have somebody make a motion to approve. But it's not just the business in there. We need to also include the liquor license.
I'll make the motion to approve Deborah Brewster to open a business in her building at 7502 State Highway 14 East, Sparta, Mo, and include the liquor license.
I second the motion.
Did you have a question?
Well, I was gonna ask, do we have to specify, anything has to be specified of what businesses are going in there, or will it just be, all of it just fall under one?
It will just fall up underneath one, because like she said, if it ends up being more of an event type, but like she said, even with the liquor license, there's stipulations that X amount has to be food, X amount, in order for her to sell the liquor, she has to sell X amount of food as well.
You realize it'll be liquor by the drink.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, just like down at a Mexican restaurant.
Well, we've got one that's leaving. The Jade Star, I think they're leaving the first of the year, or so I was told,
I kind of heard that too.
closing.
They don't serve the liquor.
No, I know
We're
that.
losing a restaurant.
Okay, Alderman Bushman makes a motion to approve Deborah Brewster to open business in our building located at 7502 State Highway 14 East, Sparta, Mo, with the liquor license. Alderman Losh seconds the motion. Alderman Orge?
No.
Alderman Campbell?
I don't want you to think I'm against you or anything, but being a minister and having to deal with alcohol, it kind of goes against my beliefs. And I'd like to see another business in town. I would like to see, we open up and have, we need a good restaurant. We need all that. Like I say, I'm not against you on it. It's just the fact of the alcohol is the only thing. It's just against everything I believe. I'm just going to abstain.
Alderman Losh?
Yes.
Alderman Bushman?
Yes.
I will vote yes.
What about your ordinances? You're gonna have to change some ordinances if you let it happen.
We're gonna look into that, but on the ordinance, it doesn't state door to door, it doesn't state property line to property line. It doesn't clarify. If we do door to door, she's over. If we do property line to property line, she's just a hair under.
The ordinance really doesn't clarify, does it?
It does not.
That's what I thought.
It's one of those ones that we need to revisit. Deborah Brewster has been approved for opening a business in her building located at 7502 State Highway 14 East with a liquor license.
Thank you.
Okay, we do need to amend the agenda real quick. Ms. Hilt came in. She is the one where the property sizes for the roller trailer park. She's just needing us to approve that she can keep those lot sizes the way that they are and build the little small homes. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah, just a little bit of change to that. So I did my due diligence on a mobile home park and checked out regulations and all the things that I wanted to do, like a scale type mobile home footprint. And it would be too heavy. I couldn't move it. And so after I figured out the weight that the house was gonna be on all the different axles, I just couldn't get the numbers squared. And so I said, okay, let's just make this easier. I've got a lot of history in building experience, and I thought, what if I go ahead and take the property and just subdivide it into residential lots? And so I did this to scale.
Okay.
Can I show it to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
You've already purchased the land over there?
I did, and it's contingent on our decision tonight.
Oh, I see, okay.
And are we still doing the little small homes that she had?
So they're a little bit bigger than that since they would be residential properties.
Okay.
Here's what it looks like on the outside, a little bit more contemporary though. And yeah, I'll do the updated colors, you know. And that's the footprint. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a oversized single car garage. And I wanted to do 18 lots on there. So my request to you all tonight is instead of, I think it's a 90-foot width, if we could do a 52-foot width, because the property would be very long. It didn't make sense to build another road inside of there, you know, to where the lots would be smaller and wider. So I'm asking if I can do the 52.
So the homes would literally sit like that. So they would
They would
be
sit just
just
like that.
skinny and longer in the back.
Yeah, the shotgun style.
At least get rid of them trailer houses.
Yeah.
And that would be like the front door. So they would literally sit like that.
And I checked with my banker, and he said, you know, on the mobile homes, it's just really hard to get financing. And he said,
Sure.
on these, the homes will appreciate.
Versus depreciate.
Depreciating, easier to get financing, so I plan on keeping the price of the homes very
18.
comparable so that people
Well, that, you go down, what'd she say, 50-foot wide?
52.
52 foot?
52 by
What's our
182.
requirements?
90.
90.
And we've lowered them for the larger developments over there, but the larger developments have the larger houses on them.
The smaller.
What are the square footage on these? 1258.
I didn't buy that. That has all the room sizes.
Okay. I don't know if he needs that.
So most of the yard for each house would be either front or back. Wouldn't be much on
There would be really big backyards.
the backyard.
Why
And
don't
I
you
have
leave
plenty
that?
of room then, you know, to stay off of the road. in the front, I'll just make it.
Would they still gonna be enough room, like between the houses if, like for emergency vehicles to get in if need be? I think that's the reason why.
Can I have that back? I'm
You
so
know the
sorry.
dimensions of the actual houses.
Yeah, and I'll still meet the side variances, we guys have our dimensions, if you guys have setbacks. The side
Setbacks, okay.
10 foot on each side, I'll still do that, I'll more than meet the front and back, of course, it's just the side work.
Yeah, she said that she was gonna include the setbacks.
Be better than what we got over there. Make your place work more.
We would just need a motion to approve.
Getting rid of the trailer park.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, they would be really cute. Just make a motion to
And to approve.
approve the 50-foot or 52-foot.
And the depth, I think, is on there because it's underneath 7
Mm-hmm.
feet.
I make a motion to approve the 52-foot.
Yeah, 52-foot
By-
variance.
What's the depth?
182.50.
Yeah, 182.50.
182.
First, I have a surveyor on schedule to come out and do all this, and then everything.
Pin it and everything.
That's just even doing the scale of our paperwork. I just didn't want to pay a lot of money into like.
Right,
I don't blame you.
that's understandable.
I'll second.
Okay, Alderman Campbell makes the motion to approve the 52-foot variance on the lot size for the roller trailer park location. Alderman Bushman second the motion. Alderman Campbell,
Yes.
Alderman Orge,
Yes.
Alderman Bushman,
Yes.
Alderman Losh.
Yes.
Okay, the lot size over at the roller trailer park has been approved. Thank you.
Just a little quick question to you, and we're gonna talk about like new buildings out there, because it came to the run on the road, regulations, and I didn't know if there was maybe some kind of city, help that I could get to, dispose of them, so I don't know.
That's the fire department burner.
Can we condemn them?
I don't,
Absolutely. Okay.
Some people can't even count, you know what I mean? Some-
How many's left in there?
There's 7 that.
7.
Would probably, yeah,
I believe 4 of those belong to Jim himself.
that's right, yeah.
Belongs to Jim.
4 of them belong to Jim, and 3 are owned by individuals.
Well, the last time I talked to him, he'd be tickled to death to do whatever needed to be done with them because they wasn't even paying him rent. So he'd love it, just, I guarantee he wouldn't fight us if we condemned them. What do we need to do on that, Becky?
Yeah, that would be great.
Research.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
first time I've ever been asked that.
So much.
Thank you. We're
But I
excited.
do-
Well, I mean, I guarantee you, most of them are not really livable.
Right,
I
and I
mean,
doubt if they're,
You or me or any of us in here probably wouldn't live in them.
yeah, are they actually movable?
I'd say some of them are movable.
I will, yeah, what I can do is reach out to her tomorrow. I'll
Okay.
get her email and say, let's brainstorm this, let's see what we can get done after you close.
But I don't know where they would move them to or who would want them.
Some people scrap them. Yeah, I was saying some
That's
people
true.
scrap them.
The scrap guy out here by the
That's
sewer
That's what she was
plant,
just saying.
he'd probably take them.
Yeah, he may.
I'd say he
And
would.
he may actually move them to
He
take.
probably would if he just, if we can get it, we'll just give them to him.
You know who that is?
Hmm?
Do you know who that is?
Well, last I knew, it was Don Lakey's grandson. Don Lakey's grandson. I'll see Don probably, well, no, I won't tomorrow. were leaving to go to Oklahoma for that funeral.
Who's this guy?
It may be Friday before I'll be able to see him.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, so there's really no miscellaneous.
Could
Closed
drive by there
session.
with some Roman candles. Send the chief home.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
No, good.
I second.
Did you need something?
He was, I just wanted everybody to know something, excuse me. No, go ahead.
Oh, no. Okay, Alderman Orange makes the motion to adjourn. Alderman Campbell second the motion. Alderman Orange?
Yes.
Alderman Campbell?
Yes.
Alderman Losh?
Yes.
Alderman Bushman?
Yes.
November 12th, 2024, regular Board of Aldermen meeting closes at 7 PM.